What up, G-Life? It's your boy, MC Shadow, back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist on top where I have my videos and the folders. Makes the video you're looking for a lot easier, whether it's just reaction to G-Series, all that there in the folders, where you don't have to keep scrolling. Don't forget to check out my second channel, Menace Society, M.O.D, where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Now, what I wanted to talk about today was something I was getting asked by a subscriber of mine, and then other subscribers, started coming in and talking smack, and, was going back and forth. Basically, what the conversation was, that the subscriber of mine told me if I could react to Gangster Gucci, right? Who's a ex-Northern Chicano rapper. Oh, well, he raps, right? And he has a channel, go subscribe to his channel, Gangster Gucci. He's, speaks about, Chicano, the Chicano rap game, our gente, and overall, the concept of the raza, which is always good, to hear, people talk about our people. Right, but he was saying, what do I think about him, right? My opinion, if I could react to him. Then other people started coming in and being like, well, that fool's no good, he's a Dio, he's not going to react to a Dio, blah, 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 blah. Now, people can't say who I'm going to react and can't react to. I'll react to who I see fit to react to, right? And I think a lot of people come on here and they use the word dropout so loosely and don't even know what it means. They don't even know what a DO means. Yet they want to be throwing that term around about this individual, which is it's ridiculous. It's always funny when individuals who are not, and I could always tell that they're individuals who are not a part of the gangster life because they're using these terms so loosely and trying to act like they know what they're saying. But you can always tell who knows and who doesn't. Overall, I can't speak on behalf of him in the Northern politics because that's none of my business. I'm a Southerner. What is it to me getting involved in their businesses or, checking paperwork on their side, or that has nothing to do with the South or anything that has to do with us, to be, asking for this information and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with us, to be meddling in their affairs, trying to clean up their backyards or anything like that, bro. That's wild to me when individuals are trying to, meddle into other people's affairs and businesses or try to act like they know, like, damn, bro, what you doing in their mix? Now, that's the real question right there. Now, that's the real suspicious question. Overall, I have heard his story. I have, heard his story. He got, how could I say? He got pushed away on the simple fact that, I guess Northerners are not allowed to fight against other Northerners. So he had beef with just another regular Northerner, and he took off on him because this fool was talking shit about him, and he was deemed no good because of that. That is, well, no offense, to their politics. I'm not taking shots at their politics or nothing like that. I'm not here to offend nobody. That is ridiculous to me. Like, this guy was talking smack about him, so he defended himself, and now he's no good because of that. That to me doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because over here on our side, homies be fighting amongst each other all the time, bro. All the time. We're men before we're anything else, and we're not going to let another individual, even if he's your homeboy or not, talk to you or belittle you, talk shit about you, and you not do nothing about it, bro. That's just not going to happen on this side. You're going to handle your business. As a matter of fact, on this side, if you don't do nothing about it, you might be pushed away. Because we're going to be seeing you like, I don't know, like you kind of... like, come on, my boy, look at how this was talking to you, fool. Look how he's talking about you, dog. Go do something about it. That's how we see it on this side. So I can't come on here and say that this individual is no good or I see him in this way because their politics are different from our politics, like I said. Over here on our side, what he did, hell yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But I get it on the opposite side, you're not supposed to. Like I said, although we share similarities in some rules or in some ways, we are different in other ways, So, like, that's why I always say when people come on here and try to act like they know what a gangster truly is or the gangster rules and this and that, it's ridiculous because everybody's rules are different. Everybody's, could do, certain things. You can't do certain things. And different groups run their organizations differently and sets and groups and different rules and blah, blah, blah. There's so much difference and all that it's impossible for an individual to come on here and truly say that they know how a group, especially if you're not from the streets, bro. That's why when individuals come on here and acting like they know what they're talking about, like you can't speak on this or you can't do this or you can't do that, that already shows me that you don't know what you're talking about, and you're just some regular oddball who's trying to act like you know because you like playing gangster on the internet. It's not gonna work. We can always tell who's who and what's what. So all those threats and all that wooty woo is not really phasing nobody because we can tell who knows what they're talking about and what's going on. And there's procedures on how those steps are taken care of, and it never involves the internet or comments. You know, so for your information. So it's never gonna work when you come on here typing, acting like you're somebody. Because there's procedures behind all of this, and you know this is not gonna happen that way. It's not gonna be on the internet. So sorry, to break your hearts. So when it comes to my opinion on him, he's a cool dude. He has a cool channel. He has music. Get down. Go subscribe to him. Go listen to it. I have reacted to some of his music. Like I said, people try to act and like they know who's solid and who's not, and or what makes a person what and woo and woo and wah. Like I said, it's not for an individual from this side to be meddling into anybody's business. And like I said, if he was to be on our side, that's what you're supposed to do. So I can't see him as no good if that's what you're supposed to do on this side. That's how we live on this side. So it's like, how can I see him as no good if that's what we're supposed to be doing on this side and this is how we live on this side? Do you understand? So when you try to say that you know who somebody is wooty woo, like I said, bro, that's none of our business. He doesn't belong to our side and stuff like that. He's just another Chicano man who has a channel who's speaking on Chicano stuff, bro. Like he said, he never snitched on nobody. He never, touched the kid. He doesn't have no bad charges on him. And like I said, so to me, the man, he never did nothing wrong, in my opinion. Homie, he did his time, never snitched. He has no, iffy charges. So to me, how is this man no good? That's ridiculous, bro. Like I said, and I understand their politics, and well, I'm not saying like I understand their politics, but I'm saying that I understand on their side it's seen a certain way, but on this side it's seen the opposite. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you can't tell me to follow their rules if those rules don't apply to us, bro. That's why there's a difference between sides. So now you're telling me that I have to follow those rules too now? What other rules do I have to follow? Since you guys now are dictating what people should follow and what shouldn't be followed. This is wild. But like I said, overall, he seems like a solid individual. Like I said, go, support homie, and I don't see nothing wrong. I don't know why people have their panties in a bunch. But overall, that's just my opinion on the individual. Go check out his channel. I'm just saying, Shadow, we out.